Well, 1 out of 4 people in any given year will have a mental health diagnosis, and a lot of people don't know that it's that prevalent. And as services have gone away over the years, it's getting harder and harder for people to find help. And so law enforcement is having to run into people with untreated or mistreated mental illness over and over again. And until CIT came along, they really didn't have a whole lot of tools at their disposal to try to get them help.
Well, our goal basically on the CIT class is to let you know that it's not just for law enforcement, it's also for civilians. I mean, we have a mixture of people in the class now. We have law enforcement, we have parole, we have civilian personnel. And the reason why, because the people with mental health issues come from all walks of life in the society. I mean, you have people coming from the school systems, people that's around the corner. So it's not just law enforcement people that need to take this class. This class is actually open to the public. And a lot of officers and civilians have actually got a lot of training out of this class in order to learn how to deal with people with mental health issues. I would say that an officer that's on the streets probably come in contact with a person with a mental health issue every day. And how that officer resolved that issue, that's where CIT comes into play, because that CIT training gives them the option of offering assistance to the individual instead of actually taking them to jail. So there are other options, especially with a person that has a mental health issue.
Been in training all week, learning how to deal with and assess people with disabilities and mental illnesses.
Okay, how do you think what you've learned so far will help you in your job?
I think it'll help me by understanding how people with mental illnesses and disabilities function in the community and in our facility.
All right. And what are some of the things that you learned that you really feel like will help you the most?
I think what will help me the most is to think about people with mental illnesses and disabilities that are people and they're real life people, and we have to deal with them in a certain way that's going to help them to deal with the community more effectively.